The dark fate of Boruto that is about to hit the series really soon could have a huge role of the Jougan in it. The pure eye will help Boruto in dispelling the darkness as per Toneri's prophecy. But what are the chances for the role of this eye to be more than curing the ailments of Boruto's fate? The Otsutsuki God connection of the Jougan could turn the tables for the blue-eyed boy. So let's theorize how things will turn out for Boruto after the events of the Timeskip and how all of it will unveil the mysteries and secrets of the Otsutsuki clan. So subscribe if you are new here and let's begin. Ever since the panel of the god Otsutsuki was revealed in the manga, there have been numerous theories and artworks revolving around the celestial being. Some say that he chose Boruto as the savior of the shinobi world, while some even claim that Boruto is the Otsutsuki god in human form. Chapter 72 gave us the most important pieces to solve the puzzle of Boruto's destiny. Once that time will arrive, Momoshiki will try to drive Boruto even more self-destructive. By doing this, the monster will get a golden opportunity to take him over forever and leave the prowess of an Otsutsuki in a mortal being. The thing which is perplexing here is that even though Momoshiki is damn sure about the mess that Boruto is about to witness, the blue-eyed kid still manages to remain vigilant during his timeskip fight with Kawaki. One thing is for sure that Momoshiki's prophecy has no flaw to fail, as the scar on Boruto's right eye, his broken headband, the destruction of his village, the unexpected betrayal, and his inability to save everyone from the wrath of his karma counterpart was more than enough for a person like him to fall prey to grief, hopelessness and depression. But there is still hope. The hope that was granted to him in the form of a never-before-seen dojutsu, the Jougan. There is definitely no other way for Boruto to keep going under such circumstances. I even feel like Momoshiki might have took over Boruto's body once, but he might have unlocked the Jougan soon after to deal with the curse. The question which remains is the origin and the pathway of the mystical dojutsu that appeared in Boruto's right eye. The earlier Jougan theories hinted at Boruto having Hogoroma and Hamura's chakra through Naruto and Hinata, and the fusion of the unique bloodlines leading to the awakening of the Jougan. But that's certainly not the case, cause if we go by this logic, then Himawari should also have one of his eyes purified, which is too lame to even think of. I bet Himawari will die for the sake of the plot, cause coming back to the Jougan part of Boruto's legacy, I do believe that Boruto has strongly inherited the Otsutsuki prowess, but the Jougan is more of a divine revelation to the blue-eyed kid, and I have many arguments to prove my point, so hear me out. First and foremost, Momoshiki wasn't able to see the entire fate of Boruto. Yes, he didn't. He missed the Jougan part completely, and there could be only two reasons for him to hide it from Boruto. Number one is pretty obvious. Momoshiki is pretty scared of the pure eye, and he knows that he won't be able to outpower it no matter what. That's why he never gave Boruto any hint of the Jougan, cause he definitely doesn't want to create trouble for himself. Talking about the second possibility is more like talking about the end of Momoshiki from Boruto's life. That could happen after Boruto gets to know about the true powers of his right eye. The reason Momoshiki stays ignorant from the reality of Boruto holding an ancient power in one of his eyes could be because he's only able to see Boruto's destiny till the point when he falls into the darkness. Cause soon after that, a Jougan shall awaken in his right eye, erasing the blue-eyed boy's curse and granting him abilities to overcome the darkness. This explains how Boruto is ready to face off Kawaki and walk down the shinobi way again, even after the fulfillment of the sinister prophecy. Now let's assume the Jougan is actually meant to mark the end of Momoshiki. The question which still remains is its origin and how Boruto got his hands on this pure power. To figure this out, we will need to understand the concept of the Otsutsuki God, whose panel has been featured in chapter 55. In a nutshell, Ishiki explained that the will of an Otsutsuki is to devour planets and become a divine being, and that is the true purpose of their lives. However, Boruto is apparently the first human being to turn into a pure Otsutsuki, which means he lacks the will to devour planets for chakra fruits or power. One of the plus points of Boruto's Otsutsuki transformation could be to grant him the affinity to handle the powers of the Jougan. As we know from this panel, an Otsutsuki God has 3 Jougans, so what if the current being who has reached this divine stature might have granted this power to Boruto for a pure purpose? The true purpose of the Jougan could go even beyond the shinobi world, as Boruto does not possess the Otsutsuki will of devouring and destroying planets. Maybe the sole purpose of Boruto is to become the savior of not only the shinobi world, but also the alien world, and the method that he is about to follow to fulfill this mission lies within the meaning of the Jougan. The pure eye might have the ability to purify the Otsutsukis from their villainous and selfish intents. This would also explain how Boruto got rid of Momoshiki. Now you guys might be wondering how all of this is gonna wrap up into Boruto's legacy. Let's take a look at why all of this or something like this should happen. It's basically because of the secrets. The secrets of the Otsutsukis that have been kept hidden from us since a very long time. The alien concept and introduction of the scientific ninja tools made many fans revolt against the sequel of Naruto Shippuden. But believe me, if the right writers are able to execute the Otsutsuki plot wisely, it could skyrocket the manga sales, and the series might even surpass the Naruto franchise as well. That's what the dream of Kishimoto is, and by looking at the experience he has gained from such a long career in this field, there is no doubt we should raise our expectations for the future of the series. There are even more Easter eggs that could spark up people's interest in Boruto more than ever, like the connection of Daemon's ability to Hidan's blood manipulation. Both of them involve the ability to reflect attacks back on their opponents, and to make things even crazier, the creator of the cyborg kid Amado uses a symbol under his cyborg capsules, which is exactly the same as the symbol that Hidan draws, the emblem of Jushin. So what if Jushin was actually an Otsutsuki and Daemon was made through his remnants? Just imagine the hype of Boruto after such reveals. Coming back to Boruto's Otsutsuki fate, once he is done with dealing with the devils of the shinobi world, his real journey in another realm could begin. But before that, there are mysteries of the missing Otsutsukis that need to be solved, and by the looks of the situation, it seems like the scientist Amado is hiding some big secrets from everyone. We all know Amado wants Kawaki for some purpose, but what if he doesn't get to use him? Will he give up on that plan of him which made him come up with the entire defeat of Ishiki Otsutsuki and its aftermath? I believe the reason Amado didn't use the shutdown code on Kawaki in the Timeskip is because he has already went into hiding, and he could even have reserved some secret personal cyborgs who are way more stronger than both the Kama wielders. Before fleeing the planet for resolving the potential dangers, Boruto will need to deal with this nuisance eventually after the Kawaki arc from the Timeskip. Let's say the Jougan will work on Otsutsukis and grant him an upper hand against them, but to defeat the robots and cyborgs of Amado, the blue-eyed boy will have no shortcuts. He might not even know what level of danger he's about to face, and that's what makes things even more messed up. Maybe that's why Momoshiki told Boruto that there is no way out for him from the maze of his dark fate. Also, if Momoshiki somehow leaves Boruto forever, then it's kinda dangerous for the blue-eyed boy, as he will also be open to an ultimate death that won't be reversible whatsoever. As we know from chapter 72, Momoshiki has provided a kind of plot armor to Boruto by considering the blue-eyed boy his precious vessel. He shall be protecting him at every crucial moment that will eventually take him closer to his twist of fate. Here's how I guess the timeskip of Boruto is going to work out. During or after Code's attack, Boruto could lose his eye that shall be the beginning of his dark fate. The depression phase of the blue-eyed kid shall begin soon after, and the Jougan could also awaken around this time to enlighten Boruto with hope. One by one, all the prophecies that were made about the son of Naruto shall be coming true. The foreshadowing of Garaga could be a hint for Kawaki's betrayal, but I think the scar shall be given to him before the fallout with Kawaki. Toneri's prediction of the pure power awakening in his right eye has also come true, which could mean the worst has already happened. The Jougan has helped Boruto to overcome the despair that Momoshiki was reminding him about. The pure eye might purify some ailments of Boruto's destiny, but it seems like there are gonna be many factors behind Boruto's dark twist of fate. Talking about the main incident that will drive Boruto helpless and self-destructive could involve a major character death. The trigger that will make Boruto lose everything is the most awaited reveal of the series, and you can check out this video for a very solid theory on this topic. Also, don't forget to subscribe for more content. I will see you next time.